If you're watching this video, maybe you're in the same spot that I was 4 years ago. You feel like you ain't got nothing going for you. You're at the end of your leash. Everything that could have gone wrong has, and everything you hoped to go right hasn't. You feel like it'd just be better if you weren't around anymore. I've been there, and let me tell you something. You're dead wrong. Now I know some of y'all are probably thinking, what right do I have to say something like that? Now, I don't know any of y'all's stories, but here's part of mine. Throughout my 6th, 7th, and 8th grade years in middle school, I was bullied, and I can't compare it to anyone else's life, but for me, it made a really big impact on me. I hide it well. My family doesn't know about it because it wasn't as bad as some of the stories you hear on the news about the kids who took their own lives, but still, bullying for everybody, no matter where it takes you in life. Everyone still remembers their bully and how much pain they caused them. Now, I was one of the lucky ones. I befriended a kid named Isaac Green. Now, he saw past what everyone bullied me for, and he respected me for it. He respected me for being myself. And me and him are still friends to this day. He's a pretty cool dude. And I was lucky because in middle school, no one messed with him. So I hung around him and eventually the bullying stopped. But I know that some of y'all might not get as lucky break as I did. Now, I'm just one guy. One guy trying to make this biggest difference on all this bullying thing as possible. And I know for a fact that I'm probably going to make little to nothing. But I gotta try because it's still going on, people. And I see it at school and I stop it, but I mean, maybe the next day I won't be able to take that weight to the class and that kid will get bullied still by that same group of people. In hopes that I could at least stop it at my school, I'm putting out this video, and I even got a couple of my friends to say what they thought about it all. My friend Shay says, "Kids are messed up today, bullying for no reason. When I was in 6th grade, I tried to kill myself because I just got tired of it. And because I tried to do that, people look at me differently as if it was my fault that I got bullied. But now if someone messes with me, I don't put up with it." I agree. People, I know for a fact that one kid took his own life because of bullying. On Tuesday, April 16th, 2013, Temple, Texas, Temple High School, a kid went to school, went to the tennis courts and shot himself. He died that Thursday morning. It's in the ICU at Scott and White Hospital. His name was Solomon Harris. The fact that this kid took his own life is the reason why I made this video, and I was hoping that someone else would make this because I'm not really the outgoing type, but this has to be said. As Daystorm Power once said, "Don't worry about what they say, like a fresh cut, hate is gonna fade away." Now, that means something to me, because they ain't gonna be in your life forever, so don't let that be the deciding factor on how your life is gonna end. Now, I never got that low. I never did, and maybe if I had gotten that low, I could say something that would actually help, but I'm trying. So I wrote y'all like a poem song type thing. I might make it into a real song just for everybody out there who's been bullied, you know, something to listen to, help yourself through it. But for now, I got a little bit just so you guys can listen. Y'all get through it. You guys can get through it. You're strong enough for it. Only thing stopping you is you, so don't let you stop you. Thank you. Before I start, I would like to ask that anyone who sees this video shares it, friends, family, everyone. Anyone, if you see this, share it. Maybe someone who needs to see it will actually see it, and you never know. Maybe we could save a life. Thank you. I said it before, and tonight I'll say it again. In my youngest and my lowest moments, I was my own best friend. The kids in my class, they saw me as a joke, the kid with hand-me-down clothes from his bro. They teased me and mocked me, I was treated as an outcast, and every day when I woke up, I said it wouldn't last. I said one day they'll see me as they see each other, but they still hit me and trip me, and I couldn't tell my brothers. Back then before, I was the outgoing rapper, I was the punching bag, the quiet kid and the target for abusive chatter. And I thought to myself, what did I do wrong? Because I'm tired of this feeling. I'm feeling like I'll never belong. This moment right here, I think you're all aware of, the feeling you can't go any lower, so you all look above. You see yourself flying, trying to go so high, leave this hellhole forever, and not saying goodbye. That's where I was 4 years ago, before I wrote a poem in a book and then started on a flow. My advice to the ones who get knocked down, shut down, afraid to make a sound: turn the other cheek. And I know it may sound weak, but you'll thank me for my advice 10 years from now. Use the pain you received and harden your brow. You become a better person for above all of what they say, and you'll be the one laughing at them this day. On this day, I'll stand with you, my fellow targets for oppression. You'll become your best self after facing reasonless aggression. Those kids who look down will now be looking up. They won't see the kid they put down, they'll see the genius they passed up.